Hey guys, this is NDM here, welcome you back to another episode of Let's Play Earthbound. Okay, so in the last episode we made it to the end of Master Belcher's factory. It's been about a month ago since I last recorded, so it's kind of weird being back, I guess. I'm actually recording this in the kitchen, which is the first time I recorded a video in the kitchen in about 2 months, I think, because most of the videos have been recording in the bedroom. So yeah, not really a whole heck of a lot to say. I've been recording Metroid, as you all very well may know, because I've uploaded Metroid to my YouTube channel. But I'm going to have to say something to you guys right now, that Metroid Prime is not going to go on any further than what it has already gotten to. I've recorded 4 episodes into the game. I got to Chozo Ruins and the game just lags out completely. Like, I didn't expect the game to get as bad as what it did in Chozo Ruins, because when you start off in the frigate Orpheon, which is the spaceship you start off in at the beginning of the game, it doesn't lag at all. But then you get to Chozo Ruins or onto Talon 4, that's when the game starts to really lag, and we don't want lag in a game because it's just going to affect the video and you guys aren't going to be very happy with it. So I want to meet up to your guys' standards by making a decent video. And having lag in a video is not going to make a video decent, it's just going to make a video crappy. So I might as well just wait until I get my capture card working on this laptop before I start recording games on the GameCube or on the Wii. So I'm just going to leave that for now. I'm going to be deleting Metroid Prime off my channel. I'm also going to be deleting Chaos Edition off my channel, Donkey Kong Country 3, and Banjo-Tooie. The reason why this is because I've left those Let's Plays on my channel for several months now. It's almost been about 6 months since I last recorded DKC3. It's been about nearly a year since I last recorded Banjo-Tooie, and Chaos Edition I've only recorded 1 video of it, and those are all empty projects. They have not been revisited, and I said that I was going to revisit them after putting them on hiatus, but I haven't gotten around to doing it. So I think it's just best that I cancel those Let's Plays off and just start focusing on the main ones, which is Earthbound, Phantom Hourglass, and Mystery Dungeon. Because I don't want too many projects going on at the same time, because otherwise everything's just going to get kerfuddled and messed up. So it's just better if I just focus on these 3 projects and get these 3 out the way, and then we can start working on new material. Okay, so let's read the dialogue here. You've travelled very far from home. Do you remember how long and winding your journey began with someone pounding at your door? It was Pokey, the worst person in your neighborhood, who knocked on the door that fateful night. Yeah, that asshole. Stupid asshole. On your way you have walked, thought and fought, yet through all this you never lost all your courage. You have grown steadily stronger, though you have experienced the pain of battle many times. Yeah, tell me about it. I had to fight a giant puke monster in that factory back there, and that was bad enough. It stunk like hell. You are no longer alone in your adventure. Cassia, who is steadfast, kind, and even pretty, is always at your side. Tyler is with you as well. Though he is timid, he came from a distant land to help you. Shulk, as you certainly know by now, you are not a regular young man. You have an awesome destiny to fulfill. So yeah, we're on a coffee break right now. I think there's like 3 of these throughout the whole game you come across. The journey from this point will be long, and it will be more difficult than anything you have undergone to this point. Yet I know you will be alright. When good battles evil, which side do you believe wins? Do you have faith that good is triumphant? Well, obviously good is triumphant. I mean, since when does the bad guy ever win in a video game, or even a movie for that matter? One thing you must never lose is courage. If you believe in the goal you are striving for, you will be courageous. There are many difficult times ahead of you, but you must keep your sense of humor, work through the tough situations, and enjoy yourself. Because this is what all true warriors strive for. When you have finished this cup of coffee, your adventure will begin again. Next, you must pass through a vast desert and proceed to the big city of Fallside. Yeah, that map in Super Smash Bros. Melee. Nah. the map in Smash Brothers Melee actually doesn't really look anything like Full Side. Like you look at Full Side in the game, it doesn't really look like how it does in Melee. Schultz, Cassia, Tyler, I wish you luck. Well, I suppose it's not supposed to be a complete replica of the area, because, you know, Smash Brothers is a 2D fighting, side-scrolling game, action game. And, well, Full Side is actually the only town, or city if it were, in the game that has an overhead view. Whereas all the other games have like, you know, like this kind of view, but when you go to Full Side, you'll know what I mean when we get there. But, oh, it's this guy again, the photograph dude. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say Fuzzy Pickles! Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. I'm sure it will. At the end of the game, we can fap to our lovely pictures. Nah, I'm joking. That's not funny. No, I got... Damn, hang on a second, I just got an important message. Sorry about that, guys. I was just losing my train of thought. I was getting messaged at the same time as playing, so I had to deal with that. But now that situation is now dealt with, we are in a battle against a mushroom, a plant, another mushroom, and another looking weird thing that has a plant as a weapon, and he has a smiley face as if he's going to murder me. Okay, we'll use the Monado power here, and we will use freeze beat. No, actually, no, we'll use fire because it attacks all the enemies in a row. And yeah, we'll just have Tyler do a regular attack because he can't do anything else because he doesn't possess the power of PSI, which sucks. But yeah, because there's always that one character in a Mother game that doesn't have the power of PSI. I think that's actually true because in Mother 1, it's the guy with glasses. I don't know his actual real name. I think it's Teddy. I think that's his real name, or Johnny, or John, something weird like that. Yeah, he doesn't know the power of PSI, and I don't know who it is in Mother 3, I can't remember, who doesn't possess the power of PSI. I think it might actually be Wes's grandson, I think, who doesn't know PSI. Hang on a second, wait a minute. Alright, just closed off my browser because I didn't want to get any more messages. Not while I'm doing this, because we're in a pretty tough situation here, because this dungeon is going to get pretty rough. The enemies in here can get kind of crazy, especially those mushrooms, because when they mushroomize you, it gets very hard to get out, because you're in a dungeon and there's a lot of enemies around, and when you get mushroomized in here, you can also get into some very bad situations, because when you get mushroomized, you can't attack properly, and also you can't move around properly, which also hinders your escape route, if it were. Because you can't get your mushroom removed unless you go visit the hospital. There's no actual spell that can get rid of it. At least I don't think there is. I've never actually tried to use a spell to get rid of the mushrooms on your head, but I don't think there is actually a spell that can get rid of it. And fire seems to do some pretty significant damage against the tough mobile sprouts, so that's pretty cool. But the only problem is that they can heal themselves, which also sucks. And another thing that sucks about these things, which I've already mentioned before, is that they have magnet, which can steal your PP. Yeah, I think this is going to be the only video today that I'm actually going to record. I was going to record more today, but I got other things that I need to be getting on with. I got to watch a program, and then I'm going to play some PS4, and I've got to talk to someone later on during the night, before bed. And then tomorrow's a new day, so I can record some more tomorrow, and then hopefully I'll get uploaded and organize my channel and get deleting some of those useless let's plays that aren't even going to be because I'd rather wait until I beat DKC3 myself before I start let's playing it, because I think I let's played DKC3 at the wrong time. I think I Let's Played them all at the wrong time, actually, because I didn't 100% DKC2, I didn't 100% DKC1, and I know how to 100% DKC2 now, because I've done it myself. I've 100% of the game. I know where all the collectibles are and that and stuff. So what I'm thinking of doing is waiting until I actually beat DKC3 before I start Let's Playing it, because I'll feel more comfortable then. That means I don't have to do research in between videos on where these collectibles are and things like that, so then I don't look like an idiot when it comes to recording those videos. I just got a Coin of Slumber, didn't I? So who am I going to give that to? Basically, who has the worst defense? Well, that's definitely Tyler, so I'm not even sure if Tyler actually has it in his inventory. He might. Yeah, he does have it in there. Okay, well, you can equip that then. I think that goes on other, and that should, yeah, that increases his defense to 65, so that's really good for Tyler anyway. Okay, so we're at the boss now. Now I'm gonna, this boss actually isn't that bad. I was gonna say that this boss is really tough, but it's actually not that tough. If you have Cassia alive, then this boss is a breeze, and if you have plenty of PP on you, which you do, which I do. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, as long as you have plenty of PP and you have Cassia alive and you have Shulk alive, then you're fine. So just use freeze on. Actually, I want to use fire so I can get rid of the sprouts at the same time. So that's that sprout down. I don't know if this other one's gonna. Nah, that one's not gonna die. Crap. Fair enough, I guess. But Shulk's Monado power will definitely defeat it. I think Thunder actually works best on the mobile, on the Trillionage Sprout. So you just use. Oh crap! Great. Why would you have to do that? Seriously? Why? I know you can cure this by using healing, so I'm gonna do that on Cassia, and then I'm going to use Thunder. Hopefully that does something, but probably not. No, I didn't. Yeah, you got to be careful of that move, because I think that's a one-hit KO move. It can diamondize you, and when you get diamondized, it's basically a one-hit KO, and it's not good. Because since when is a one-hit KO ever good, you know? Okay, Thunder did 121 damage, so that's kind of average, I guess, but I think Freeze might actually do more damage, so I'm going to try and use Freeze on it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Freeze does more damage, okay. And it solidified it, so that's good. $201 damage. So we'll keep using Freeze here. I don't want to use any of the bottle rockets. I normally would use a bottle rocket on a boss battle, but this boss battle, you really don't need to use a bottle rocket on it, because it's just a waste. Honestly, it is. You might as well save the bottle rockets for the more tougher bosses that come later on in the game. And there are quite a couple of instances where the bottle rocket does come in handy. Yes, it does. So getting up to level 29 for Shulk and Cassia. Did I say Shulk and Cassia? I meant Tyler and Cassia. Shulk is 33, 29, and 29. So at least those two are evenly balanced, and we got one really strong character to help us get through things. And we are now at our third sanctuary location, which looks like a broken P, and like something's coming out of the crack. Like it's farting. It's farting out of the crack. Shulk thought he heard his mother from far away. She said, "Be a thoughtful, strong boy." Shulk's soundstone recorded the melody of the Milky Well. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end off the episode here and continue on the next episode. This episode has actually been really good for commentary. I'm actually pretty impressed with this one. Considering how, like, depressed I sound in the last video. I just sounded like I was completely out of it. I wasn't enthusiastic at all, but yeah, I made a real good effort today, and I'm really proud of myself. and I had fun while doing it, so that's even more of an achievement. So anyway guys, in the next episode of Let's Play Earthbound, we shall head back to Saturn Valley and then make way through Saturn Valley back to Threed. So until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, take everybody see you on the next video, and goodbye.